everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Callie's in the Kitchen. Today I am going to attempt a ocean pour, and I'll tell you the reason why. So first of all, I've got this leftover piece of round wood that I used as a stencil, and so you'll see some paints there. What I've done is I've taped it with some painter's tape on the back side, and then I've raised it up a little bit and placed it in this plastic container with a silicone so that silicone mat, so that if it spills out it's easier to remove. What I'm going to remove this for just a second because I want to show you what I received, and I want to try it today, is the Let's Resin heat gun. It comes in this nice box. It has the heat gun, 2 silicone caps to place over here to protect, I would assume, you know, backlash from the resin. And then it has 2 attachments. One is this for putting it here as a nozzle, and I thought, ooh, goody, I'm gonna try a ocean pour because it's got this nozzle and this heat gun. It's got 2 controls, and then this one is for you to attach to the edge, and you can sort of melt things here, which I'm not gonna, I don't think I'll ever use that. So what I'm going to do right now is actually put one of the silicone caps on, and in my cup here I have mixed up, oh, it's really bubbly, some tabletop epoxy resin that I've had for a while, and it's called Total Boat Tabletop Epoxy. There's A and a B, and it's mixed ratio 1:1. So now what I forgot to do is put some plastic here so that I don't dirty this handle, which I will do in a moment. So let me first, it has this nice stand too. So let me first, pretty powerful. Let me see if I can get rid of some bubbles on the surface. And then let's try the more powerful one. Oh, cool. I needed a new heat gun anyway, so, all right, it's doing its thing. So now what I'm going to do is cover this so that I don't get it all gooey, and then I'll come back to mixing my colors. All right, so I've got my cups ready, and I'm just gonna eyeball how much I'm gonna need for each color. So in here, I'm going to, I probably, more than likely, mixed up way too much resin for the piece, but my motto, more is better than less. So let me do those 2 first. Yeah, I really poured way too much. So let me see what's left when I'm done, and then that'll give me an idea. Okay, so I did 4 ounces, and 8 ounces, no, 7 ounces total, and I've got about 100 grams, more than 100 grams left. So, all right. Hopefully it won't harden too fast that I can do something else with it, like the Leah Design acrylic discs, blanks. All right. So the first color is going to be Enzian, and I'm using Octopus resin inks, and you can get them in the US from Laura's Art Corner. The first color is Enzian, which I really like. Oh, it's been a while since oh my goodness, I can't get this off. Hold on, let me unscrew all these and come right back. Well, change of plans. I couldn't get my Enzian out, so I'm using this blue from Etta Art. It's a nice deep blue, but I am going to add some black to it to make it as dark as possible. So this is an acrylic, this is a pigment paste. There we go. I want it really dark, and I'm going to add the resin ink Onyx. I do want a deep dark blue. So let's see. Oh yeah, that'll work. That's the dark blue I'm looking for. Awesome. Okay, now I'm really concerned because my resin is so thick. Hopefully I'm using the right one, and I will show you the white that I'm going to use to create hopefully some cells and some ocean waves. So I'll stir that really well off camera. Then my next color I'm going to do is peacock. So hopefully that's a lighter color. Or I'll just put, you know, less ink in it. So yeah, cool. There's a variation there. I might make it a little bit darker so it's not too much of a gap, but I am going to be blending them together. So this is the peacock. Excuse my husband. He's just in the next room. Okay, so that looks still dark, but hopefully not as dark as the other one. Oh boy. Well. Okay, now for hopefully a lighter blue. So I did want to use all the same brand, not mixing them up. So we'll see. And this is Jeans from Octopus Resin Inks. See if I get a nice light blue. Yeah, that's light enough, I think, on the 3 variations. So this is really more of a testing of the heat gun as far as using it to create waves. So let me just close my bottles. And that clear, I'll show you what I'm going to do with it in a moment. So just going to mix this up one more time. And then I'll use my heat gun to maybe bust some bubbles. And then the dark blue. Wow, this really turned out dark. Okay, so now I'm going to use my heat gun. See, I wrapped it. I like that idea of that silicone cover. Leave that for a moment because I may need it to blow. Now let me get my board. Ooh, smoking. I wonder why. Is something in there? That's interesting. That was interesting. Okay, so now let me center this. Oops, out that way. Okay, here I go. So the first thing I'm going to do is sort of create a, oh, this is going to be the top. I'm going to just level it, make sure it's somewhat level. Yep, enough for me. So I think I want to do 2 layers, so I'm going to do it from the bottom here. So I'm just going to do a, hopefully you can see. Kind of a wave like this shape. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, then I'm going to start with the top. Oh boy, that is really a dark blue, isn't it? Ooh-wee. Okay. I'm going to use it all. And then I will use my heat gun. oops, excuse the sound. My heater has just turned, my home heater has just turned on. I wanted it dark to get rid of that paint that I had. All right, so here comes the next color. I've done ocean waves, and I kind of like them, or my results, but it's, it's really to each his own, or beauty is in the eye of the beholder as far as these are concerned. I think, oh boy. All right, I might have to do more of this. Let's see, I'm going to use my gloved hand to kind of mix it out. Now this one, I'm actually going to start on the bottom and work my way out. Sort of like this. Totally different blues from others that I've seen. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to just use, hold my board down. I can kind of move these down actually. Oh, this blue just didn't, oh, let's see. Maybe if I do that, it'll work. I am going to use my gloved hand in a moment. Just thought I'd do this first. Blending with the gloved finger. Oh boy, I wanted it to be lighter here. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. All right. That's it. Well, let's see here. What can I do here? Make it. I know you can see the brown, so maybe it's shallow water. All right, I am going to get my heat gun here again. And let's do it on low. Yeah, my resin's really thick. Okay. All right, what I'm going to do now is, in another cup, I still have a little bit here, so I might use that one. So in another cup, oh boy, look at how much resin I wasted. Oh, all right. I'm going to mix in, I'll show you my white. I'm going to use the color from Color Passion Top Cell White. I've had it for a while, and oh, I did put it in the microwave, but it hardened up again. So now here's the trick with paste, is that I never know how much to use. So I really want this to be a thick, opaque white. So I might add some more resin though. Yeah. Well, it's kind of moving. So let's see. Now when I do my waves, just turn down the volume if it's too Yes, I'm looking at the consistency. I hope. Just mixing it some more. Close my white. I'm going to change gloves because I'm going to take the silicone cap off and then put in my new little handy dandy nozzle. I'm probably going to go this direction, so let me get that ready there. Put my new gloves on. Okay, now I'm going to put in a little bit more of the white again. All right, now here comes my white. Oh, please, please, please be nice. Gonna get it out of there. Try and get a thick amount. Okay. Oh boy. Here I go. Okay, I'm using the wrong resin. It's too thick. So I'm going to get my other heat gun. Let's see if that works better. Because this one is, the resin is too thick. Okay, I'm getting my older one. Let's see what happens. There we go. Yeah, my resin was way too thick. Is way too thick. That's kind of cool. So I'm gonna actually keep going here because I don't want to do another layer. So let's try this again. So I'm gonna do this. Sometimes, you know, you're supposed to let it sit and then do the second one, but I'm not going to. And I'm actually going to add more resin to my white. So the Let's Resin heat gun is really terrific. However, I used the wrong resin to play with it. So I like these little cells here. All right, here we go. cool. All right, here I'm going to now torch. I'm liking some cells, so even though it didn't come out quite, they're really tiny cells. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it, but I don't know. Okay, well, it's kind of looking really natural. And since I'm liking it, I'm going to put some sand over here. And since I have the resin, I'm going to go get the sand and continue on. I'll be right back. Okay, so my resin's getting really hot, so off camera, I put in some of this sand that I got from Michael's, and I'm hopefully, I'm just so impatient, so I'm going to pour this layer of sand here, follow sort of my wave line. Oops. Talk about winging it. This is not what I had planned. I'm really liking those cells. They're kind of cool. Hopefully there's no sort of rule that, you know, about ocean waves. So let me see about that. There. Cool. I've got to go find my seashells. All right, I got some of this abalone, or no, not abalone. I can't remember what they're called. Let me get some of them. Whoops. Oh. Where's my little tweezers? Oops. Oh dear. Okay, that goes that way. Just sort of scatter them like that. And let me go find my seashells, and I will place them. Kind of lost my curve here. And then I will more than likely place a coat of clear resin over it. And there she is. So where's my, oh, here it is. Kind of want to hold this down here. I really hope there's no right or wrong on these ocean waves. You know what? I might just leave it like that and sort of have the feature be this. But look at the cells coming out as it flows, or as it, you know, as time goes by. And I know you can see my wood on the bottom, but oh well. All right, I'm gonna torch. And then I might show you the top coat of, you know, pouring, but it's really just a layer of resin. And then I'll see you for the unmolding, or the reverse side. Okay, see you soon. Alrighty, it's time to reveal. So this is the back side, and you know, you can put a little hook in a wall or a little nail and then hang it up, or not. I decided not to put a top coat, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. So here it comes. Woohoo! So I think it's pretty because the blues are really nice. My cells, and I'll bring you in for a close-up, are a little disappointing, and I know it's because, well, not that I know for sure, but I think it's because my resin was really thick. As you could see, I could hardly move the white. So I might need to go back to MAS epoxy. I've had more success with that resin than with this, obviously, tabletop. So anyway, as a whole, it's not too bad. It's like a little art piece, I think. So a little failed on the ocean wave pour. Let me know what you think. I do like, you know, got little baby cells. Could be the resin, could be the Color Passion white that I used as well. But anyway, there you go, and I will catch you next time.